Ever heard of Greencastle?
Can't say that I have.
Well, get ready to add it to your travel list. It's this small fishing village right on the coast of County Donegal in Ireland.
Ah, Donegal, beautiful part of the world that is.
And Greencastle. Well, let's just say it offers the kind of authentic Irish experience most travelers only dream of.
I can see why you picked it for us to, look into.
Exactly. A perfect spot to dig into, especially for those who crave a place where, well, you've got history, you've got natural beauty, and you feel that strong sense of community.
And when you say history, what exactly are we talking about?
Well, for starters, right on the harbor,
Yeah.
there's this 14th century castle.
Wow, 14th century. That's going back a bit.
It is, and it's a solid reminder, of how strategically important this location was for centuries. And today, it's actually a museum. Tells the story of Greencastle's, connection to the sea, from shipwrecks to its role in World War II's Battle of the Atlantic.
A 700-year-old castle turned museum. Now that's something I'd love to see.
Right. Imagine the stories those walls could tell.
And it's not the only place to soak up history there, is it?
Nope, not at all. Just a stone's throw from the castle, you'll find the Inishowen Maritime Museum and Planetarium.
Oh, a planetarium too. So we're talking history, A&D, the stars.
This is Greencastle, remember? A place that seems to have it all. And that museum, it's amazing if you're into the whole maritime history thing. They've got everything from like how they used to build boats, the traditional ways, to all the fascinating sea creatures you can find off the coast of Donegal.
So we've got this historic castle, we've got a maritime museum and a planetarium, and it's all in this one tiny village. What else makes Greencastle so special?
One thing that really struck me when I was looking into Greencastle is, well, the sense of community. You can just feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You see it in the pubs where you've got like generations coming together, sharing stories, listening to traditional music.
I bet the music is something else.
Oh, it is. And then you've got these annual festivals.
Oh, yeah, I was reading about those. They really celebrate their heritage, The Greencastle Regatta, for example, that's a big one.
Right, the regatta. It seems like that sense of tradition really matters to the people of Greencastle.
It does.
I wonder, how do they manage to hold on to all that while still, being part of the modern world?
It's a balancing act for sure. You've got folks who are, deeply connected to the sea, carrying on the fishing traditions of their fathers and grandfathers.
Right. Makes sense.
But then at the same time, there's this growing tourism industry. More and more visitors are drawn to the place, They want to experience that authentic Irish way of life.
So it's about finding that sweet spot, sharing those traditions without losing what makes them special in the first place.
Exactly. And you know what plays a big part in that?
What's that?
Food. Think fresh caught seafood, prepared simply, letting the natural flavors speak for themselves.
Oh, now you're talking.
You could have a hearty bowl of seafood chowder, try some local oysters, or just, tuck into the catch of the day at one of the restaurants down by the harbor.
You're making me hungry just describing it.
Yeah.
From everything you've said, it sounds like Greencastle is the kind of place where you can really escape, get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
It is.
What would you say to someone thinking about a trip there?
I'd say go for it. Greencastle has this unique blend of history, natural beauty, and just genuine Irish hospitality. And whether you're, the adventurous type who wants to explore the outdoors or you just want to relax by the sea, Greencastle has something for you.
And what better way to end a day exploring than by, watching the sunset over the harbor with those colorful fishing boats bobbing in the water? Sounds like a place that really stays with you, once you've been there.
It does. It really does. And, it reminds me of what you were saying earlier about Greencastle having something for everyone.
Yeah.
If you're someone who loves the outdoors, well, you can hike along those dramatic cliffs or go kayaking in the harbor. You can even take a boat trip to see dolphins.
Wait, hold on. Did you say dolphins?
I did. Just imagine, out on the water, those incredible creatures swimming alongside the boat.
Okay, you've definitely piqued my interest now. But what about folks who, well, they prefer something a little more, how do I put it, laid back?
There's plenty for them, too. You could spend your days just wandering along those scenic coastal paths, breathing in that fresh sea air, discovering those hidden coves, or maybe find a cozy pub, soak up the atmosphere. Who knows, you might even learn a few traditional Irish tunes while you're there.
So whether you're looking for adventure or just peace and quiet, Greencastle's got it all.
That's the beauty of it. It's a place where you can truly reconnect with yourself and experience, well, the simple things in life.
It does sound like a little piece of paradise. And if, like me, you're finding yourself daydreaming about a trip to Greencastle after this conversation, well, make sure to sign up for our newsletter. We'll keep you in the loop about more hidden gems, give you travel tips, and share stories that will, well, hopefully inspire your next adventure.